Who has never experienced failure in life? I bet everyone here has, including me. Failure includes things that many people think insignificant, like a child who fails to correctly tie his or her shoelaces. But from the failed attempts, lessons are learned, and the child perseveres until the bow is tied perfectly. It was actually me when I was in elementary school. Growing up, I still failed a lot of times, but I'm not ashamed to admit it. For I believe that we all have something in common. We encounter failures at some stage of our lives. What is different is the way we cope with failure and the way we use it as the doorway to victory. Hi, my name is Misiodei the Gospel Laimeheriwa, and I'm currently studying at Bunda Mulia University. It is my greatest honor to be here sharing my recent letdown and how it develops my mental maturity, which also can help me to step up to victory. Well, I am certainly not a big fan of being in the face of failure. It was not enjoyable and it hurts, but I realized that it was actually worth it. Last month, I signed up for a national English pitch competition. There were 3 rounds in total, and I completed all. In the final round, we were told that out of 5 participants, only 3 would be the winners. While listening attentively to the announcement, my heart was beating so fast. I was now ready to lose. When they announced the first winner, it was not me. The second name had been read, yet it was not my name. I was still holding out hope, but for the last chance, they still did not call out my name. I felt like a failure. I cried immediately that night like never before. All I could think at that time was the sleepless night, the hard work, excitement and encouragement I got from so many. I thought the result would be the opposite. But that night, I embraced my sadness and allowed myself to cry, for I realized that this is also one of the most beautiful parts of life that need to be appreciated. Well, it took me a week to realize that this process has unconsciously brought my mental and emotional maturity to another level. And at least there are 3 precious lessons I've got from this story of my failure. Firstly, failure forms humility. It takes humility to accept corrections and lessons. I need to lay down my pride in order to learn from failure. I can't keep on denying the situation and blaming myself as well as people around me if I want to get out of the situation. It also takes humility to accept that those winners deserve the positions. Secondly, failure forms compassion. By being in this position, I have this golden opportunity to comfort others that are going through the same things. I can relate more to them and become more aware to people's feelings. And also I realized that listening to someone who has gone through the same experience somehow produces a special comfort. So it's definitely worth it. Thirdly, failure is a part of the growing process. We can't fail and not learn something. I've heard it a lot of times, but as I experienced it myself, now I can confidently say that this experience has improved my skills as well as my character. I might not be the winner in the previous competition, but hey, I've got a winner mentality, the mentality of a champion who dares to stand back up after failure and get ready to step up for victory. For me, I will not let failure shut me down. For me, one failure means 1 step to victory. Well, it may be 3 steps left or 10 steps left, but wait, who cares? One thing's for sure, it will always bring me one step closer to victory. We must not forget that every success story, every victory starts from failures. Bill Gates, Walt Disney, Thomas Edison, and so many other influential figures that failed before succeeding. All of them have this failures to success stories that inspires us to carry on. Let me give you another example. Our own nation, Indonesia. The process behind our independence was an arduous journey. It did not happen just in one attempt. Our ancestors went through failure after failure up to the point where they finally learned the importance and the strategy of teamwork, which later became the foundation of Indonesia itself. So you see, without failure, there is no victory. Well, the process may not be enjoyable, but I'm telling you, the result is definitely worth the effort. So friends, before it is too late for us to grow, let us spend our youth failing and learning as much as we could so that we would sooner achieve our own victory. Thank you.